Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for August the 22nd through to the 28th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for your kindness, for the loving, supportive, positive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, truly. Thank you. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. Judgment. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. And we have the Ace of Swords. Wow, let's take a look at these cards before we move on. We have Judgment as our very first card, so this is portraying good judgment in our life, not buying into rumors, not basing our actions forward on a simple sentence, something we overheard, but rather making good judgments, sound judgments, by analyzing, by researching, by asking the validating questions. So we're strong in maybe where we want to go, but we are being specific now. We want the right answers. We don't want to go off in a direction that is going to be a dead end. We want to stand strong in who we are. I mean, the Seven of Wands says that, but let's go to the Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles is all about moving away from something that has weighed you down, that has held you down. Now, this could be just forgiving yourself. This could be uncovering, repressed or unacknowledged parts of yourself, where you didn't have a belief that you could do, that you could master, that you could become, that you could create. And really grabbing onto your abilities and talents and making it happen. Going forward, well, with new direction, absolutely, because we have the Ace of Swords, so you are actually stepping into something, you're doing something, you're walking the path that you've set for yourself. You're going towards the new goals, the dreams. Absolutely. You are also drawing a line in the sand that you won't put up with certain things in your life anymore. Whether that's in a relationship or work, career, it could be within the neighborhood, within the community, where certain things you have allowed into your life that leave you off balance, that don't make you feel comfortable, that doesn't allow you to move forward in some way. And this is where you say no more. This is where I draw the line. This is where I need to move forward. So it could actually be something that you want to create, but maybe your partner or maybe a good friend or a family member or somebody within the community says, I really don't think you should go that way. You're feeling very strongly in your heart that you do have what it takes. Even if other people are telling you you don't have what it takes, you feel that you do. And it's tapping onto that wisdom and going forward in new directions. Actually stepping into the plan. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is all about our declaration, where we say we are going forward in a new way. That we've said enough of the old. Yesterday is done. Today is a new beginning, and I'm going forward. I have forgiven myself. I've seen the magnificence, the magic within me, and what I can do, and who I can become, and what I can create. And I'm stepping onto that path. Our underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely, we are closing doors this week so that new doors can appear in our life. Not this week, but next week is the new moon, so we are completing things. We are ending things. We are moving past. We are allowing healing into our life. We are allowing closure in our life so that we can go forward in new directions and plant new seeds. So this is the preparation to the new moon for you. This is saying no to certain things in our life because they have weighed us down, held us down. Working on false truths and closing the door, realizing the false truth. So, I mean, judgment is so strong here. in really weighing things out. Is it good for me? Is it practical for me? Can it move me forward? Does it lead me to the place where I want to go? We have the Ace of Pentacles as the overriding energy. This is new beginnings and abundance and happiness and joys, our well-being, our health. Now, many times when this card appears, it's a gift from the universe also shows up to help us move forward in one way or another, to show us that we are stepping into the right path. So don't take anything for granted. I mean, this is the week where, I mean, if you're looking for love, your eyes meet from across the room. Or you turn the corner and you bump into each other. If you're looking for money, finances, you know, put those affirmations out to God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe. I mean, we are going towards a new moon. So if you don't have any personal affirmations that you say on a regular basis every morning, then tap into, I put out a video for new moon affirmations 3 or 4 months ago now. So you might have to do a little bit of searching for it. But, you know, steal some of the lines from there and start making it your own personal mantra, because you have the Seven of Wands here saying that you are making this declaration. So what better way to make that declaration than to say it to yourself every single morning of what you want to manifest in your life? And don't generalize. That has been a big theme this week that I'm getting for everybody. Do not generalize. If you say, I need money, and you walk outside and you find a quarter on the sidewalk, you got your money. Maybe it's not what you had in mind, but unless you take it from the general to the specific, that's probably how your prayer will be answered. So your prayers have been maybe being answered, but you haven't recognized it because it's not the greatness that you wanted included. So be specific about what you truly need to come into your life, where you want to go. Set those goals. Spend time with yourself. Please do this week. We have the King of Cups with the Three of Cups. Security. Your security will come through joy, happiness. Okay, so do not feel guilty about taking time for yourself to raise your vibration, to bring out the happiness, to spend time just laughing, enjoying life, being in the moment. That's where you're going to really feel that strong security start to build, by not allowing the stresses to weigh you down, pull you down. So now this could be good messages coming to you as well for how you are going to be going forward with a security, with a strength, with a foundation, and how you can bring in your own personal security, and that is through living in the moment, by maybe forgiving yourself, by maybe letting some healing begin in your life, by re-examining or examining something that pops up that you've forgotten about since childhood, but it's changed the way you look at the world going forward, and where you don't need that wall or that protection anymore. You're building new foundations going forward. For work, career, we have the moon that has to feel like it brings you up, or it brings out your passion, your joy. Okay, this is a card that definitely says that you will be pulled towards your passion when it comes to work, when it comes to creating income. So maybe it's a hobby that you want to make into a business. This is a beautiful energy in which to create something, to go forward in something, to dabble in it and see where it might lead. This is definitely the energy of, you know, if you don't like your job, if you're just putting in time because it does pay the bills, this is where you're really going to feel the tension in how it doesn't bring you in balance. It doesn't bring a sense of happiness to you. You wake up Monday morning hoping the apocalypse has happened, rather than you jump out of bed ready to jump into your passion, your desires, your dreams. Remember, if we do what we love, we never work a day in our life. So the more that you can attune with what you are doing, that it brings out a passion, a talent, an ability in yourself, the more that you're going to feel at ease in going forward this week. For love, relationships, we have the Three of Swords. So I did feel a little bit of tension there at one point, didn't I? Of the Ace of Swords and saying, that's it, no more. So it could be very much in the relationships that you have been giving to the relationship and wanting to move forward in a certain direction, but the relationship doesn't allow for it in some way. And so this is where you may, if you don't use good judgment, it could definitely burn bridges here for you this week in love, in relationships. And this isn't just love relationships, it's love and relationships. So it could be your best friend, it could be a close co-worker, where you really have to think about what you want to say, how you want to move forward, what that means to the relationship, and then dealing with it head on. And there could be relationships lost this week, but there could be relationships that grow stronger because the other person knows your full intent going forward, and they're ready to support you because that light is breaking from the sky. So if you're looking for love, well, we did have the Ace of Pentacles. We did have loving life. The King of Cups was messed up in that whole thing for moving forward, bringing in your balance through your happiness, through your joy. So maybe something happens this week with, especially if you're in a relationship, something happens to make, it's like that refreshing slap in the face of, I can't believe you just did that. I hate it when you do that. And so we need to talk about this. We need to move past it. This is a time where we forgive in relationships too. That we allow the healing of our heart. To not carry that hatred, maybe for a past relationship. Or a relationship that you're in. And not carry it, because really it's like giving poison to your partner and expecting, or drinking poison yourself and expecting them to die. By holding on to the hatred, it just brings your energy levels down. Brings your vibration down. So it's a healing that needs to take place within relationships right now. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.